This story is about the last surviving empress of a proud feline humanoid empire, and the human captain who discovers her, two souls from different worlds, bound by loss, hope, and an impossible love. Let me tell you how it began. Captain Elias Ward's dropship sliced through the thick, ash-filled sky of Vel'Thari Prime. Below him stretched the ruins of a once glorious capital, columns toppled, domes shattered, and jungle roots clawing at ancient marble. Officially, Elias was on a simple mission: confirm intelligence reports of a surviving Vel'Thari royal. A rumor whispered through the galaxy, half hope, half trap. But deep down, Elias knew the truth was more than politics. He believed in the last spark of a fallen culture, and perhaps something even more. The dropship touched down near a crumbled ziggurat. Elias stepped out into heavy, humid air, thick with silence and shadows. From above, unseen eyes watched. Then she appeared, silent as a breeze, fierce as a storm. Sahari Vel'Thari, the last empress, stood atop a shattered statue, her golden eyes glowing with equal parts fire and sorrow. Elias didn't reach for his weapon. Instead, he knelt before a broken fountain, bowing his head in respect. Curious, Sahari descended, her claws flexing, ready for a fight. "Captain Elias Ward," he said calmly, "Earth Diplomatic Corps." Her lip curled in disdain. "You're the last," Elias said softly, "a survivor. I came to talk." "You came to finish what your kind started," she spat. "No," he replied, "I came because extinction is a crime, and I think you don't want to be alone anymore." For a long moment, the ruins held their breath. Then Sahari's shoulders sagged ever so slightly. "Too late," she whispered. "I was alone the day your warships blackened our sun." The first storm of the season came fast, but instead of battle, it brought shelter. Sahari led Elias to an ancient observatory, cracked but standing, walls etched with images of feline warriors and starlit dances. As Elias built a fire, Sahari watched, arms crossed. "I thought you would kill me," she admitted. "Still might," Elias grinned. For the first time in years, Sahari laughed. Days turned to nights. Elias explored the ruins, and Sahari taught him their stories. They shared meals, hunted and prepared together. They argued, laughed, and slowly a fragile trust grew. One night, Elias asked, "Do you ever wish you'd surrendered?" Sahari's golden eyes flickered in the firelight. "Never. But I regret how many had to die before I saw honor and survival are not always the same." He nodded. "And you, what do you regret?" "Leaving someone behind," Elias said quietly. Their hands met, a silent promise born from scars and hope. Sahari showed Elias a hidden vault beneath the ziggurat, a repository of Vel'Thari history and artifacts. Among the relics was a small statue of a feline warrior, eyes chipped but fierce. "This was my great-grandmother," Sahari said softly. "She led the armies before the war. When the empire fell, she swore we would never kneel." "Then why are you here?" Elias asked. "Sometimes pride can become a cage." She looked at him, vulnerable. "I am the last, the empress without a throne, and soon maybe the last hope of our people." Elias swallowed hard. "You're not alone anymore." The fragile trust was shattered when Elias's old squadron arrived, orders to extract him and abandon Sahari. The ruins exploded with tension. "No one leaves without the empress," Elias said firmly. The squad leader sneered. "Your Vel'Thari royalty is a liability." Sahari's claws unsheathed, but Elias caught her arm. "Not here." Together, they faced down the squadron and won a delay. But the threat was clear. Time was running out. Under a starlit sky, Elias and Sahari shared a quiet moment. He brushed ash from her fur. She leaned into his touch. "I never imagined this," she whispered. "Neither did I." Their eyes met, human and feline, two worlds colliding. Slowly he kissed her, soft, tentative, a promise. She responded, claws still sheathed, heart pounding. At dawn, mercenaries arrived, sent to capture Sahari and end the Vel'Thari line. The ruins became a battlefield. Elias led defense with precision. Sahari fought with savage grace, but the enemy was relentless. Sahari was wounded. Elias caught her as she fell. "Don't leave me," he begged. Her eyes softened. "For you, I will never leave." They escaped on a stolen dropship, wounded but alive. Sahari's injury was grave, but Elias refused to leave her side. As the ship hurtled through the void, she whispered, "You've given me something I thought was lost." "What's that?" "Hope." Elias smiled. "Then we'll fight for your people and for us." Their hands clasped, a silent vow. Months later, on the bridge of a new ship, the Vel'Thari Dawn, Sahari stood reborn. Beside her, Elias smiled. Together, they forged an alliance between humans and Vel'Thari survivors. The Last Empress was no longer alone. Love had become their rebellion. From the ashes of war, a new legacy was born.